Madrid, Madrid, y nada más, y nada más. Hala Madrid. Madrid win La Liga is the 36th in the club's history. What an accomplishment for Real Madrid. What an accomplishment for Ancelotti and all the players. Like to lose Courtois, to lose your starting star goalkeeper, to lose multiple center backs, to not be so sure who's going to play the nine, to not even know what formation you're going to play at the start of the season because are you going to start traditional nine? Are you going to play extra wingers? Like there was so much uncertainty going into this season, and for Ancelotti to just masterfully work the team. For the most part, most players are happy from what it seems. I know there's some young guys that wish they had more minutes, but their time will come, especially because it looks like it's going to be Modric's last season. It might be somebody else's last season. So there's going to be a little refresh at the end of the season. But for everything that happened to Real Madrid, for Real Madrid to really run away with this La Liga season is super impressive. Like, middle of the season, beginning of the season, Barcelona beat Real Madrid in a preseason game. Carvajal was like, I'm sure when the games matter, we'll be ready. And sure enough, Real Madrid handled Barcelona in La Liga and in other competitions. And, you know, people were saying, like, damn, is Girona going to bust? Is Girona going to mimic Leicester City from, what was it, 2015, 2016? Whatever season it was. Are they going to do the improbable, go against all odds and win La Liga? And that was a hot topic for like the first half of the season. Like there was really people that were believing that Girona was going to be able to keep up with Madrid, and they had a real shot. And in the end, Real Madrid run away with La Liga with like 3 games left, and I think it's deserved. Ancelotti wins another title with Madrid. A lot of these players are now tied with Marcelo. I think Modric just tied Marcelo for the most titles ever as a Madrid player. There's some other players like Kroos that are getting up in that list too, probably like one behind. And we still have the Champions League second leg in the semifinals where Real Madrid is going to be playing at the Santiago Bernabeu, and they are the favorites to win that draw and to win the overall tournament. So we might be holding more silverware soon, but I mean, overall, even if we don't win Champions League, which I don't even want to mention, it would still be a good season to come away with the España Supercopa and La Liga with all the injuries that we had. Like I'm saying, Courtois seems like he's back to, you know, maybe close out the last month. Lunin has been more than serviceable. He's been low-key a star for us. He's had some really good performances. And like I said, Ancelotti, cool as ever, with his little eyebrow raise. Just the sickest demeanor on the sideline, to be honest. If Ancelotti's not worried, then I'm not worried for the most part. And like that calmness and security that he brings from that coaching position is super key for all the players. I think for the most part, he gets his rotations right. And I think he gave, if this is Modric's last season in Madrid, as it's been reported, and it really feels like it is, I think he gave him like the respectable amount of minutes, and he started him in crucial games, and he also benched him for some crucial games. And he, for the most part, when he was benched, he would always come off the bench as a sub, and I think he just handled that very eloquently. And I appreciate Ancelotti for everything that he does: the roster management, the player management, the team management, how he carries himself as the coach of Madrid, how he never really loses his head. Like Ancelotti is just a class manager, and I want to take this time to appreciate everything he's done for Madrid, and hopefully Madrid can close this improbable season. Some people might say improbable for Madrid. Like, come on, it's Madrid. But if you were there at the beginning of the season, there was a lot of uncertainty, and to win La Liga and be in Champions League semifinal is just amazing. It's amazing to be a Madridista, and it's amazing to win La Liga. So, hala Madrid.